Judge Mathis here, and you're watching Gospel Access.
This past weekend, Judge Mathis was stopped in an airport, and he was simply asked the question, how is he doing? And he went on to tell the reporter that his life was hell because he's having a situation with his wife. So check this out, and we're going to talk about it on the other side.
Don't neglect your wife. You see how I'm here at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So Judge Mathis basically was saying that he neglected his wife. And when we neglect things, it simply means we're not giving something or somebody the proper care and concern. When we neglect people, you ignore them, maybe pay someone no mind. Neglect happens when we act like people don't exist or relationships don't exist. When you neglect something, it means you're just simply not giving it the care that it deserves. When we neglect things, we don't use them. So whenever something or someone is neglected, that thing, that person is negatively impacted. Nothing positive ever comes to what is neglected. What is that saying? It says if you don't feed it, it won't grow. If we don't feed our souls, they won't grow. If we don't feed our relationships that should be dear to us, they won't develop. Our minds, if we don't feed them good stuff, they'll become stagnant and overrun with negativity. If we do not feed, give attention to, give proper care, focus our time to anything, it's not going to grow. It's not going to advance. It's not going to mature. Whatever we don't feed will end up being deformed and will deteriorate, period. Try not feeding water to a plant and watch its leaves turn brown. Try not feeding a pet and see how long you have it. Neglect is serious. If you don't feed a baby, it will definitely perish. Some family members have a newborn and that baby cries and screams when it is not fed. The question is, and the question that we have to ask ourselves, me included, is what is crying and screaming and begging for our attention because we're not feeding it? With Judge Mathis, we learned that he wasn't feeding his wife the proper care and attention, and I guess she got tired of it. So if we don't take anything else away from what Judge Mathis is experiencing, we got to take away this, that whatever God has given us to be and to do, we got to be about the business of being and doing it. Whatever God has put in our hands to tend to, we got to make up our minds today that we intend to be excellent stewards over whatever it is that is in our possession and taking care of it. We got to keep our life's purpose as the most important thing in our lives. He even said it. He said, don't pretty much be like me, fellas, and don't ignore your wife.
That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
And it's so easy to do, isn't it, with everything that's going on in the world. The world has all of its cares, the world with all of its concerns, the world with all of its vices and entertainment and distractions and temptations. All this stuff will crowd out of our life what God wants us to be and to do and to tend to. Too many times we allow our occupations, our jobs, our striving to go up the corporate ladder, whatever it is, we allow those things to dominate our thoughts and our time and our life's purpose, or the people that are in our lives that we should be definitely caring for go neglected. So, just wanted to share with you. Neglect is real, and just, let's take a page out of Judge Mathis's book and start not being neglectful to the people the gifts. The Bible even says in Timothy, neglect not the gift that's in you. So, have a great day.